Hello, Radiant Life. Well, today, first off, I want to say that I'm sorry that it was so late that I got this up. I slept in late, my class was late, whatever. So, basically, this week, from what I can tell, is two things. It's kind of a free week, I think. Also, Trip brought up a great point about fashion. As for what I look for, it's the same problem with guys: wide shirts and short. And it's the one thing that drives me fucking insane. Although I never thought of what you brought up, but it's a genius point that they just don't care to cut the fabric the way that they should, and because why should they? We're fucking fat, right? Which actually leads to what I really want to talk about today, and that is myths about obesity, and that really the obesity epidemic is not actually as bad as what the media and several governmental agencies have led on. And I had a lecture given to me yesterday by my sociology professor, and she basically laid it out very well, and pretty much the facts are that actually gaining weight is not bad for you. What's bad for you is poor eating, which I'll admit I'm in that category. I eat horribly. But basically, the gist of the lecture was, just because you're fat or overweight does not mean you're not healthy. And we've said that 1,000 times on this channel, and it just really cemented it. And she brought up some really crazy statistics, like overweight people that get diabetes are going to live 3 times longer than people that are at goal weight or underweight. And also that being underweight is way worse for you than being overweight, which is amazing because I've heard for the past 6 to 7 years, especially when I was in high school, was really when they started BMIing everybody, and then you became a number and you're fat and blah blah blah. All I've heard is well, it's better to be skinny than be fat, which is retarded. And I knew it was retarded, but I didn't realize how retarded it was, and now I do. And the one thing I really want to talk about more than anything is not even just the statistics, because I think if you're smart enough, you'll figure out what the truth is. That's not what I was worried about. What bothered me were the people in the classroom that were absolutely offended by this stuff. I was sitting next to a guy, and he's an alright guy, I guess, and he was just flipping out. He's like, this has to be bullshit. It has to be bullshit. Granted, this guy's fucking built, and he's an athlete. And I'm just like, really? It's not like this teacher's going to lie to you. By the way, the teacher's not overweight. She's skinny as rail. So it's not like she has any hat in the ring in this situation. She's just giving us facts. And it makes sense to anyone that's open-minded about this kind of thing and isn't a image freak, which is pretty much most of the damn population in America, which drives me insane. But she even said straight up, she says, I have a friend that's 300 pounds, she's shorter than me, but she's way healthier than me. She works out all the time, and this guy's like, that's bullshit, there's no way. And it amazes me that you can give people facts and you can show them the truth about something, and they still just won't take it. That scares the shit out of me, because it proves that human beings are so damn gullible to their own BS, and when they get something in their head, it's just so impossible to get it out. And that bothers the shit out of me, because I've always been one of those people, listen, if I believe something and I find out it's wrong, I'll admit it, and I don't like to admit I'm wrong at all. You can ask my fucking girlfriend and any people that have talked to me longer than 10 minutes. I don't like being wrong at all, but at the end of the day, I have to accept if I'm wrong, and I will. And it's just really bothersome that we have people that honestly want to believe that being overweight is bad and that being fat is horrible. And while we were leaving this classroom, I have a friend of mine, and he and his girlfriend are in this class with me, And she straight up was saying, I don't think she understands what she's talking about. She doesn't know what hypertension is. She doesn't know what heart disease is. You can't be fat and be healthy. And I'm like right in front of them. And I turn around and I said, I've never been diagnosed with any issues. Knock on wood, of course. I don't have any pre-existing issues. I've never had a surgery. I've never really broken a bone. My immune system's alright. I mean, I have allergies, as you can hear in my fucking voice, I'm sure. But I mean, I don't have any major conditions health-wise, and I'm fat as hell. So what does that say? And she just kind of like looked at me, and I'm just like, just because it doesn't pertain to you and just because it says that you're not perfect does not mean it's bad. I think people really, really need to get off their high horses. This is what really hurts society. That's why society is the way it is. Because we've allowed these pricks to pretty much make the rules and just be these, zealots about, well, you gotta eat right and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you do, but don't, shit on me because I don't. That's my choice. If listen, this is the hard truth. If I want to die of heart disease, I think I have the right to do that. I think if I'm eating a whole lot of bad food, I have the right to do that. And it just bothers me, people that feel as though they have to police everybody's eating habits. No, shut the fuck up. Eat your fucking tofu and whatever you eat, and good. I'm not hating you for it. Just don't hate on me. So, yes, this was a rant, but, yeah, so basically, that's what I had, and I would love to see how everyone feels about this. Tomorrow, Jeremy will be here, hopefully. I'm sure he will be. And so until next week, peace.